On the edge where the shadows merge with the light, old St. Jude's met its fate on a cold, starless night. Whiskey bottle in my hand as the flames kiss the sky. The ghost town whispered secrets beneath the mournful cry. Echoes from the church fire burning through my soul. Every ember story of love and of control. Cursed is the land where the lost lovers meet under a blood-red moon in the heat. She was an angel with eyes like the stormy seas, her laughter a melody carried on the desert breeze. But jealousy's a serpent, it strikes without a sound. Found her with another before the church burned down. Echoes from the church fire screaming into the night. Whispers of the betrayal that fueled the deadly light. Haunted is the heart that's been torn by deceit. In the silence of the ashes where memories repeat. Now I roam these cursed lands with dust storms in my way. The train whistles a reminder of the vows we did forsake. A specter in the ruins where our love used to bloom. Amid the forgotten graves and the never-ending gloom. Echoes from the church fire, a requiem of the past. In the hollow echo of the bell, I found my peace at last. Forgiveness is a journey on a lonesome, endless road where shadows merge with light and the stories are retold.
Bleeds into rusty dust. Crickets sing the prelude to the night's cold hush. Old leather whispers tales from boots caked in crust. A lone shadow walks the line between the righteous and unjust. Whispers in the dusty boots riding through the gloom. Echoes of a love betrayed beneath the blood-red moon. Every step a story buried, every star a tune. Whispers in the dusty boots sing the outlaw's rune. These boots have wandered through ghost town, silent as the grave, past whiskey bottles and cards laid out by the brave. In the whispering wind they speak of a path I once paved, through cursed lands and past churches we burned but couldn't save. Whispers in the dusty boots, shadows on the run, haunted by the melody of bullets in my gun. Dust storms stirred by sins that can never be undone. Whispers in the dusty boots, faded morning sun. Underneath that old willow, where secrets lie deep, the echoes of her laughter and the promises we keep. Now it's just her ghost and the company I reap. In the quiet of the desert, the past is never asleep. Whispers in the dusty boots carry me to the end, where memories twist the hearts they will never mend. A trail of redemption or a curse I just pretend. Whispers in the dusty boots, forever my condemned. So here I walk with dust chill as my only friend. These boots will carry whispers till the stars themselves descend.
Riding through the hollow sky, on a horse of shadow under midnight side, crossing deserts where the old towns lie. Whiskey bottle empty, heart full of ire, riding through the hollow sky. The wind whispers secrets of a cursed land, through the ruins where the church once grand, to burn to ashes in the devil's hand, with my love's name in the sand. Oh, the hollow sky where the lost souls cry, echoes of the deeds under watchful eyes. I ride for vengeance under starlit skies, haunted by the love I can't reprise. Once had a sweetheart, pure and true, her laughter a melody now overdue. Betrayed by a brother I thought I knew, left her in the ground the morning dew. Train whistles moan like a ghost in pain, through silent deserts and forgotten plains. A badge of honor now, a stain on a heart that's bound in a bitter chain. Oh, the hollow sky where the lost souls cry, through dust storms swirling where dreams go to die. Riding for redemption where the old bones lie, cursed by the love I can't deny. In a town of shadows, at the break of dawn, face my brother, the traitor on the life withdrawn. Underneath the hollow sky, now I ride alone, past the burning churches to the sins I atoned. The echoes fade into the stones, a gunslinger's path eternally sown. Oh, the hollow sky witnesses my tone, silent in the desert where my grief has grown. The ghost town walls, in the shade of the old gallows tree, a dusty ghost town. Whispers keep, bottles clink in the haunting breeze, echoes of a waltz in the tumbleweed. The shadows stretch from the porches worn, train whistles cry through the coming storm. Silent church with a burned black spire, a tale of love meets a deadly fire. Dance, dance the ghost town waltz under moonlight's cold and silvery gloss. Grief in every step, dust in every twirl, with the ghost of yesterday and a lost girl. Once a heart filled with gold and dreams turned bitter streams on cursed beams. Her laughter now a ghostly sound, buried deep in unholy ground. A lover's pact made under starlit breath, betrayed by whispers of a cold death. Now every night when the desert cools, the shadows play by their own cruel rules. Dance, dance the ghost town waltz, with shadows long and regrets that exalt. Spin with the spirits of what used to be, in the silent ballroom of a memory. At the crossroads stood eye to eye, the truth laid bare under starry sky. A gun-sharp echo, a fall, a cry in the dust, a final lullaby. Dance, dance the ghost town waltz, steps echo in the halls of loss. Forgiveness a ghost too late to revive, where love and death no more derive. Dance, dance till the spirits depart, in the ghostly beat of a broken heart. Last call for the souls who roam in the cursed waltz of their forsaken home. In the shadow of a burnt-out chapel's bell, ghost town whispers, wind's mournful yell. 6 bullets loaded by the hands of deceit, lying in the dust where the lost roads meet.
whiskey sings a silent prayer. Forgotten graves, no names to bear. The sun bleeds red over cursed lands. An outlaw walks with shaking hands. Oh, fate's a cruel mistress with a loaded gun. 6 bullets of sorrow for what can't be undone. Each a memory, each a tale of woe. In the heart of the desert where the lost souls go. Storm's breath, love turned sour, led straight to death. Her laughter haunts like a trained sad whistle. Love's sweet bloom choked by thistle. The church had burned one fateful night. A heart betrayed set the world alight. He remembers her eyes, a stormy sky. Underneath the desert stars, a whispered goodbye. Oh, fate's a cruel mistress with a loaded gun. 6 bullets of sorrow neath the setting sun. Each a story, each a faded scar, chasing redemption in this ghostly bizarre. The truth was clear, echoes of the past drawing near. A showdown looming in the silent night. One last bullet to set things right. Sands may find his peace. Each a final note in this lonesome refrain as the desert swallows his pain. In the shadowy vale where the wild dogs wail, under moonlit skies the cursed land lies. Whiskey bottles lay by the graves unmarked as the church down the lane burns cold and dark. Smoke rises high, blends with the cries. Ghost trains whistle past, oh how the dead don't die. This cursed land holds me with a thorny embrace. Lost souls wander, each with an unremembered face. Once knew love's soft touch in these desolate sands. Her laughter now dust, whisked away by cursed hands. Betrayed by a brother with greed in his eyes, left me for dead under black stormy sky. Smoke swirls like spirits in the twilight's red glow. Echoes of laughter from the life I used to know. This cursed land whispers with a vengeful voice, reclaim what was stolen. silence reigns, stood face to face with my pain's remains. A showdown with shadows from my past so bleak. The truth hits hard, leaves the strong feeling weak. Now the smoke settles on this cursed plot. I've taken my revenge, gave it my last shot. This land keeps its secrets like a silent vow. In the cursed land of smoke, I'll make my final bow.
Out in the dust where the old church lies burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. There's blood on the revenge, a stain deep as night. Hatred flows like the river wide. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even the tough dreams die. Found her locket by the forgotten grave, the earth unsettled, spirit betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train. Her memory mingled with the whistle's pain. Driven to the brink by a lover's deceit, the heart seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge, under red moonlight, darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost love's echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even strong men lie. In the silent desert I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air, bullets whisper through stories we share. Two men's fury like a storm, fierce rush in this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done. Lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost love's echo in a coyote's mourn. Out here where hope and ghosts are born. Out here where my redemption is worn. In the blood on the revenge, forever sworn. In the town of Whiskey Gulch, beneath a blood-red sky, the wind whispers secrets and the vultures fly high. A lone church stands burning, its bell silent and spent in the heart of a land where even angels fear to tread. Echoes from the revenge, they haunt the stormy nights. Lost souls and shadowed dreams flicker in the light. A tale of a man scorned, betrayed by a love so wild, riding through cursed lands, a heart that's never reconciled. Once loved a girl as fierce as the desert storm. Her lies cut deeper than the thorns of a rose full worn. Left him with nothing but a bottle and a faded photograph on a dusty trail for vengeance, a ghost in his own aftermath. Echoes from the revenge, they haunt the moonlit plains. Whispers of the past, like the sound of distant trains, bound by a promise over a forgotten grave. Through silent deserts and the choices we break. He faced the man in black. Words unspoken in the shootout, no turning back. As the gun smoke cleared, truth came undone. Revenge or salvation, what has his anger won? Echoes from the revenge, a tale that never dies, riding towards the sunset beneath the vast unending skies. Forgiveness or a bullet, only the desert knows. Buried in the sands where the lonely wind blows. In a ghost town where the dust whispers secrets at dusk, haunted by the tune of a whiskey-soaked past. Lone shadows stretch where the gallows once swung. Silhouettes dance on the walls of the damned. Train whistles moan through the cursed silent land, a melody to the bones forgotten beneath the sand. Beneath the gallows I sing this song, a tale of love lost where the right turned wrong. The wind carries echoes of a vengeful ghostly throng in the heart of the desert where the nights are long. She was the fire in the chapel that burned her to the ground. A love so fierce, now a memory drowned. A traitor's kiss led me to this fate, bound by chains of anger, sealed by hate. Dust storms roar over stones unturned, on a path of revenge where my heart once burned. Beneath the gallows I sing this song, tale of a love lost where the right turned wrong. The wind carries echoes of a vengeful ghostly throng in the heart of the desert where the nights are long. Now here I stand in the shadows of my sins, facing down the ghosts of what might have been. The noose swings gently, a reminder of my plight. In the pale moonlight, I'm ready to fight the echoes of the past. They howl and they hiss, whispering secrets of the abyss. Beneath the gallows, this is my redemption song. From the shadows of the past to where I belong. Let the desert sands claim me as their own. Beneath the gallows, I find my way home. In the haunted silence where my demons have roamed, beneath the gallows, I sing my final song.
In a town too lost for sunlight's grace, where shadows cling like widow's lace, a whiskey bottle lays falling in the sand. Beside the church where no bells stand, train whistles moan through dust storms cry, echoing souls that don't dare to die. Hear the whispers in the silent grave, secrets of the hearts no one could save. Underneath the moon's ghostly wave, the silent desert keeps the betrayed. Old photographs and rusted locks, silent streets where time forgot a lover's promise turned to deceit. Led to a heart's bitter defeat. By the gallows tree they made their vows in cursed lands beneath sorrow's clouds. Hear the whispers in the silent grave, secrets of the hearts no one could say. Beneath the stars' cold distant gaze lies a love the time will not erase. In the chill of night he stands alone, facing the past, his sins now known. Ghostly fingers trace the lines of his face. Forgiveness lost, no saving grace. A whispered sorry to the wind as the specter of revenge begins to grin. Listen close to the silent grave, where echoes of revenge softly crave. Amidst the dust a soul set free. In the desert's heart he finds his decree. Whispers linger where life has strayed, in the silent grave where debts are paid.
whiskey whispers and the train whistle cries. Ghost town sleep under cursed starlight, where my heart got lost in the endless night. Echoes from the lost love howling like a stray, roam the silent deserts where the spirits play. Burning memories like old wood in the flame. Echoes from the lost love calling out my name. Once loved a girl with a wildfire soul, in a town too small for secrets to hold. Betrayal's knife under twilight's red glare left a map of scars and a cross to bear. Echoes from the lost love haunting my dreams, in the whispered gusts of the dust storm screams. Burned our church down and nothing left to claim. Echoes from the lost love breathing out my name. Stood at the edge where the badlands meet, facing the ghost of my defeat. In a forgotten grave I heard her plea, love turned to dust, set my demons free. Echoes from the lost love, now a part of me, riding through the shadows where the cursed souls flee. In every burning sunset her face I see. Echoes from the lost love, forever haunting me. Forever haunting me. In the dusk of Lonesome Hollow, where the ghost trains whistle low, a dusty breeze spins tales of a love from long ago. Underneath old hanging lanterns with shadows casting doubt, whiskey bottles lay forgotten and the roses are all out. Dance the roses in the casket waltz under the moon's cold stare. Silent steps on cursed lands, perfume hanging in the air. Where every petal dropped to sin, each thorn a tale of scorn. Dance the waltz of the fallen night, where veils of sorrow are worn. She was beauty like the sunrise in a town too rough to tame, but her heart hid secret shadows with a love she never claimed. By the chapel stood her lover, not the one she vowed to keep. Church bells rang their silent warning in a town too dead to weep. Dance the roses in the casket waltz with echoes soft and frail. Betrayals breeze through burning church o'er the hills and dusty trail. Each step a haunting memory, each turn a whisper's breath. Dance the waltz of ghostly veils twirling closer to their death. Silence of the desert, beset by stars' cold light, he found the grave unspoken where she lay an endless night. Across the wasteland's whisper, he swore by blood and stone, her betrayal would not linger where the sands of time had blown. So dance the roses in the casket waltz to settle old debts past, a gunslinger's final showdown where only shadows cast. With each petal lies a story in the ground, a lover's curse. Dance the waltz in the quiet land where silence ends the verse.
shadow of the valley where the sun forgets to shine, where the whiskey drowns the memories of a better vanished time. Ghost towns scatter across the cursed land under skies so wide and grand. Each step stirs the dust of souls who fell by treacherous hands. Dancing with the cursed land, boots sinking in the sand, haunted by the ghostly wails of a lonesome spectral band, where the train whistles moan their melancholy sound. I'm just a shadow in this ghost town, dancing round and round. Winds whisper through the broken panes of the chapel burned and scarred. A love once pledged neath holy cross, now smoldering charred. Forgotten graves lie hidden beneath the tumbleweed's embrace. Echoes of a pistol's crack still linger in this forsaken place. Dancing with the cursed land under moon's judgmental glance, each twirl a tale of vengeance and of lost forsaken chance. The train sad song still echoes through valleys low and found, bound by this land. In silence I stand and keep my vigil round. With every star that fades from night, I feel her near, whispering slide the love we lost, the trust betrayed, a reckoning of the debts unpaid. Her voice a ghostly serenade amidst the ruins of promises we made. Facing the dawn with my resolve, in this dusty world I revolve. So I dance with the cursed land, a specter with no command, whirling with the dust storms, a gun still in my hand. Let the church bells toll for what was never found here in this silent desert, forever bound. Forever dancing, forever bound.
In the shadow of the mesa, where the sun forgets to shine, lies a town too rough for daybreak on a cursed and crooked line. Whiskey bottles lay like gravestones, marking tales of better days, where the undertaker hums a hymn to those who've lost their way. Sing low, sing for the shadows where forgotten ghosts reside. Sing for haunted hearts a-breaking where the lost souls go to hide. In the dust storms and the echoes, hear the trains, they moan and cry. The undertaker's hymn is calling beneath a vengeful sky. Once a lover, once a traitor, steel-eyed Johnny rode to sin, left a burning church behind him and the ashes of his kin. Through the silent deserts wandered, chased by deeds he couldn't mend, till the dust winds whipped the faces of the ghost he called his friends. Sing low, sing for the sorrow that the desert winds have known. Sing for promise
moon's pale watch, he faced the life that he'd forsake. In the mirror of the starlight, saw the shadow he would take. With his heart cast in the darkness of the lands he'd roamed so wild, he found peace within the hymn of sins reconciled. Sing low, sing for redemption, where the broken past do meet. Sing for love and the betrayal, dust to dust in the retreat. As the stars above all witness to the choices that we make, the undertaker's hymn shall guide us at the dawn that we await.
Out in the dust where the devils play, under a sky that's ashen and gray, there's a town that the maps forgot to name, where whiskey drowns a man's old shame. Ghost of a train whistle cuts through night, echoing the hearts that lost the fight. Beneath the whiskey, there's fire in the cold, stories of a love lost, tales boldly told. Each drop hides a secret in the glass they lay. Underneath the whiskey, night turns into day. In the shadow of a burned down church spire, a middle lady dressed in funeral attire spoke of a love by betrayal undone, her lover left under the setting sun. A bottle shared on a gravestone, promises whispered in a mournful tone. Beneath the whiskey, there's ghosts in the well, echoes of laughter descend into hell. Each sip of memory, bitter and gray. Underneath the whiskey, the past won't stay away. Spell our dreams to ash. Beneath the whiskey, find the end of the line, where pain meets the dust and fates entwine. Each bottle empty, just like my heart. Underneath the whiskey, where all things part. Redemption's too far. In the silence of the desert, beneath the stars. In a ghost town where the shadows play, dust dances with the devil's sway. Whiskey bottles line forgotten graves, beneath the sun's relentless blaze. A train whistle moans through cursed lands, an echo of a nooses tied strands. Beneath the last ride,
Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes in a chapel lit by flame-filled skies. Promises as frail as a parched rose. Her heart was a secret no one knows. A Judas kiss under a starless night left me alone to face my plight. Beneath the last ride, where trust was sold, hearts grow as cold as the guns we hold. Echoes of our laughter in a breeze that weeps, where silence speaks the secret that the haunted keep. On that burning church I swore her name. The wind carried away all blame. Face down the man who stole her gaze. In the dust storm's wild relentless haze, 2 shots rang out like an old church bell. One found its mark and the other fell. Beneath the last ride, I lay my claim in lands of lost love and eternal blame. As the ghost town sleeps under night's deep veil, I wander these streets of lone dusty trail. Beneath the last ride, redemption's just a ghost, whispers secrets to the winds that haunt me most. In the shadow of the valley, where the sun forgets to rise, lies a town too scared to mention, under cursed and stormy skies. Whiskey bottles line the barroom, spilling secrets, spilling sin. Every ghost wears boots and sorrow from the lives they couldn't win. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine, with dust and blood entwined, where the church once burned to embers and the truth's too hard to find. Hear the whistle of the lonely train, like a banshee's mournful cry. In the devil's cursed land, we live haunted till we die. Once loved a girl with eyes like fire in this ghost town's better days, but betrayal's bitter venom turned her heart to ashen grays. She danced with my best friend under moonlight's treacherous glow. Now they're just 2 more forgotten graves where the hollow winds do blow. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine, with love that's turned to rust, where the shadows whisper vengeance for each betrayed heart's unjust. Hear the whistle of the distant train, like a ghost that can't let go. In the devil's cursed land, bitter winds forever blow. By the crumbling tracks I stand, with the desert's dust in hand, face to face with the barren truth, where once forsaken soul, marred by debts of deep regret. Oh, the devil's cursed this land of mine with ghosts I know too well. Each whisper in the silence, each toll of the funeral bell. Feel the whistle cut the stillness like a blade against the sky. In the devil's cursed land, we don't live, we just survive. In this haunted heart of darkness, under skies no stars command, I reckon with my demons in the devil's cursed land. There's a whistle cutting through the silence of the ghostly plains at night. Rusty tracks lay like scars across the cursed land's moonlit side. Beneath the shadow of an old burned church, I sling my weary load. Blood on my boots, whiskey on breath, walking down this desolate road. Midnight train, carry me from the sins of my old flames. Whirling dust and a howling wind, I've only got my ghost to blame. These tracks are cold, my heart's grown old, riding to what I can't reclaim. Midnight train, echo my name through towns that forgot their own name. Once loved a girl with eyes like the stormy skies, heart wild as the desert blooms. Betrayed by a kiss in a night much like this, under the pale gaze of the moon. We swore by the light of 1,000 stars, now her grave's left unadorned. Every mile I flee, her specter follows me in the chill before the dawn. Train, carry me past the echoes of her laugh. Whirlwinds dance with the memories of a love that couldn't last. Tracks of iron, soul on fire, haunted by the past I've paved. Midnight train, sing my pain past the forgiveness I never gave. Gone heavy by my side, silhouettes in the doorway, vengeance or a bride. But the bullets lay quiet in the chambers of the past, and the doors swing empty as the train screams by fast. Midnight train, bear my sins through the silence of the waste, over mountains of regret, through the valleys of my haste. Let the stars witness under the vast eternal dawn. Midnight train, take me home to a place I'll never roam. So I ride this night on rails that whisper tales of a man who's lost more than he's found. As the train fades out like the end of a sad old song, echoing, fading into the dawn. underneath the whiskey sun, where cursed shadows roam, dust storms twist through ghost town bones, a drifter's silent home, echoes of a train long gone, whispers through the tracks. Every red creek and boat in town knows what I can't turn back. Here beneath the revenge, where my broken heart contends with the echoes of your voice in the winds that won't relent. By the light of a burning church, I see your face in fire's dance. All the love turned into ash in this cursed, forsaken expanse. You were the moon in my midnight, now just a shadow in my sleep. Betrayal cut through our tied binds, left me in these deserts deep. Find your picture by the silver locket, laying by the forgotten graves, underneath the starlit silence, where nothing left can be saved. Here beneath the revenge, where old ghosts refuse to mend, I hear the howls of the past, where our love met its bitter end. By the light of a burning church, I face the truth I can't escape. All our dreams turned into dust in this endless haunted landscape. Betrayal sharp and stark, the sting of whiskey on my lips, like your memory in the dark. Was it love or just survival in this land so cruel and vast? The answer buried in the sands, like relics of a sinful past. Here beneath the revenge, I've laid my vengeance to rest in the silence after the storm, with sorrow heavy in my chest. By the ruins of that holy place, I've learned to let your spirit pass. Beneath the revenge, I find peace at long last. I left town with the sunrise burning low on my back, boots stained in blood, no trail, no map. A red ring in my pocket, cold steel in my hand, and a name on my lips I won't speak again. Ashes on the saddle, smoke in my soul. I gave her love and she dug a hole, buried my heart by the old pine tree. Now I ride like a shadow no one sees. Barroom whispers said she ran with the law, took my gold, left the devil in all. But I ain't here to pray or plead, just 6 shots and a cursed creed. Ashes on the saddle, fire in my chest. She lit the match and laid me to rest. Now I ride for justice, not for peace, and I'll find her trail dead or perfume still haunts the cave. I hear her voice in desert wind, saying, darling, don't you come again. Ashes on the saddle, wind in my hair, a ghost with the grudge